special move training grounds are finally available, and sadly, the amount of points that you get from this is pretty bad if you do not have the passport. With the passport, you can get yourself up to 40 points per day per character. And once again, do keep in mind that from the training grounds itself, you can get the resurrected character's special move level up to 2 times, meaning that if you have the character at 1-5, you can get it to 3-5, 2-5, 4-5, and 3-5. You can actually max transcend the character. So, yeah. And taking into account everything else, because you're going to be getting 40 points daily, assuming you have the Bonanza passport, to get 2 special move levels done on the character, it's going to take up to 15 days to get the characters done. 1 special move level alone is going to take up to 8 days in total just to get the bar done. So if you guys happen to have the unit 4-5, then there you guys go. You guys will be done in over a week. But without the passport, it's going to take a much longer time, because you cannot do the quest 4 times a day. Rather than that, it's going to be 2 times a day, meaning that it's going to take around roughly 15 days to get 1 special move level up, and the second special move level, it's going to take an additional 15. Do 15 plus 15, that's basically 30 days, so almost close to a month. So, yeah, it's a very slow grind process, and if you guys want to ease the grind and cut off the days, I recommend buying the passport. It's only going to cost like around $5 a month, €5 a month. It's actually one of the best things to pretty much pick up on a monthly basis. And if you're going to be playing the game a lot, if you're going to be farming the point of it a lot, getting yourself BBS tickets, BBS accessory tickets, then it's definitely going to be worth the purchase. After all, it's cheap. It's only €5 a month. And you can get it done. Yes, I will, okay? And before I begin the video, the second channel is in production. Just need to make the channel art, and it's pretty much all ready to go. It's just that right now I just made the icon. Yeah, I was that lazy, but you know what? Screw it, it works. Now play my sh-
お前の道はここで終わりだ。その先の力というもの。ブリーチ、ブレイブソウルズ。
Alright lads, what is going on you guys? This is your brother Deathmasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today I'm going to show you guys the best resurrected characters that you can get to work right now to get the special move levels up. Whether it's going to be from 1-5 to 3-5 or from 3-5 to 5-5, look, it's always going to be worth doing at the end of the day because it's free. You don't have to spend orbs, you just have to play the quest on a daily basis, and there you guys go. If you have the Bonanza Pass, you can get 2 special move levels up, and it's only going to take you 15 days, and without it, it's going to take you a good month. So you can at least get 3 characters done with the special move level, at the very least. Anywho, let's just go and get right into the list of characters that I recommend you guys to do. And the first, and I feel like is a must, has to pretty much be 1000-Year Blower Soifa. Now, this character, she is pretty much a must-have for guild quests as a whole, and it's just going to help out a lot in the longevity for when we get more NAD characters. But right now, she is by far the best link for Tokinata, the best link for Masaki, and whoever they released as a NAD character. Like, I need to look into the list of flurry characters again to see who was pretty much good again for Heart. It's been a long time, but those are like the primary best NAD units to use for Heart still to this day, because she has a normal attack damage 20% soul trait with full stamina only increased normal attack damage of 20%. She is still by far the only NAD character to have this kind of link alone, and that's already 40% normal attack damage, okay? That's insane. It's better than 30%. Oh yeah, she's a great link for the Heart Kisuke too, which you're gonna want to use him in guild quests for melee no affiliation. So yeah, there's that. Anywho, she's a melee Ronker killer, and her upgrades are just so ridiculously good to the point that she even picked up freeze immunity, so you don't even have to give her freeze resistance links, and her bruiser pretty much got buffed up from like 20% to 40% with the link itself alone. But more importantly, her second strong tag, because she can boost, she now picked up the booster skill, meaning that she will give herself and her allies 43% extra attack, focus, and defense, making this character a must max out. if you even have the character 1-5, just getting the character to 2-5 alone is going to help out in the longevity. Like, trust me, her paired up with Kilgay and the past Kaname, you're going to be getting a very good score. So absolutely must work on, definitely. But besides that, if we want to talk about usable characters, there aren't that many units that have gotten their resurrection that are like super broken OP, with the only exception that comes to my mind being this 1000-year blower zombie Tosher, just because of the fact that he got some pretty good upgrades. And more importantly, you also want to max him out because of the link alone. He picked up strong attack recharge of minus 12% with full stamina only strong attack damage of 20%, making him a must link to characters like White, Asnot, and whoever comes to my mind as a mine character. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, strong attack damage inflicted at full stam of 20%, that's always going to be very good. But more than that, he also did pick up Havoc, so he has a lot more range in his strong attacks. He is a double lunging character, so if you do not like lunge characters, well then you're just mainly going to be using him as a link. But besides that, he has 40% strong attack damage with a spiritual pressure boost of 50%, making this character viable in a lot of different content again. Like, you can use him in IT just fine. You can use him in epic raids just fine. He's actually going to put in quite the respectable damage numbers to the point that he can actually kill with ease. I have him max transcended, and I think he's a really good character. Just, you know, no guard break is pretty much what's going to hold him back for when he doesn't have killer, but when he has it, good God, he is by far one of the better mind or rocker killers that we have in the game, should you not happen to have the better OP mind characters. So that's a second character that I can pretty much advise you guys to work on. But more importantly, if we want to talk about links alone, because let's be honest here, the only reason you're even going to want to use that quest alone is to basically 5-5 links. And believe it or not, these are going to be the soul traits that you want to mainly work on. You want to work on characters that have reduced strong attack cooldown and increased strong attack damage, which is going to help you out a lot in doing a lot more damage with your main character. Okay, Retsu is not a resurrected character, but she has that as a 6-star soul trait, so there's that. But like, the entire list right here can actually be beneficial. But more importantly, it's best that you prioritize 14% links with 16% strong attack damage. So characters like Quincy Ichigo, Rimjiao. Who else has 14%? Hold on. Oh, Jushiro. That's also really good. Like, you can definitely make solid use out of that, which is good. So yeah, there's a good list. That being said, you can work on the links that have 25% strong attack damage. However, the cost is that they have less cooldown. Like, for example, Shinji in this case has strong attack recharge time of minus 10%. So let's say you're going to be linking him to a character that has a base strong attack recharge time of minus 12%. Your character is going to get more damage, but a lot less cooldowns. So the only way these types of links will work is if the base character has 14% recharge. Best example being Kilgay, because he does have that built in and has high cooldowns to the point that you can get away with using a couple strong attack recharge time of minus 10% links. Primarily the 14% to 16%, but besides that, if we want to talk about the better soul traits, it has to be when full stam is included or when you have links with recharge and strong attack damage. These three characters are absolute musts to work on, just because of the fact that they give you a standard cooldown reduction and a permanent 20% strong attack damage buff rather than 16%, or you get 25% with a low cooldown rate. So these three characters are definitely going to be worth to get dupes into them. And as a matter of fact, I am working on my 1000-year blower Orihime because I have her 3-5. So in the coming days, when I finally get the character's special move gauge done, I'm going to actually have her 5-5, and she's going to be a very solid link from my Yamamoto and my 8th anniversary Ichigo alone because of this link. She isn't a good character to use, but as a link, she is fantastic. And then Mugetsu is pretty much a better character to use over Orihime, just doesn't have a lot of strong attack damage besides, you know, having Havoc, 20% strong attack damage, and the 20% strong attack damage at full stam. He's just gonna be okay when at 5-5, but like, you're gonna want to have killer for the most part because there's just better characters to use as a whole. But for Mugetsu fans out there, he still is quite fun to play as if you guys use him in the correct inheritance route. Not good for limit break request, Epic grades, he's definitely aged out at this point. There's better characters, but you can at least have fun in some different types of content. And then lastly, the next type of links that you guys should primarily work on has to pretty much be links with reduced strong attack cooldown and full stamina damage boost. And look at what we have here. Okay, sadly, the Sinkamon Chads are not resurrectable, and they will never become resurrectable. Free-to-play characters have never gotten a resurrection before, and they never will because they're free. So it's sad to say the least, plus they already have double soul trade, so yeah, getting to Sinkamon Chads 5-5 is a bit impossible. But yeah, we have ourselves a huge list of characters that have strong attack recharge with 16% full stamina damage boost, and some of them have more full stamina damage boost, but have a, a bit less cooldown rate. Like, characters, again, with the 14% recharge and 16% is pretty much going to be the way to go as a whole. You can work on the ones that have like 12% and 16%, but it's just, it's still not going to benefit the fact that you have a bit less full stam and you have a bit less cooldowns compared to the typical 14%, so pretty much those are going to be the links to go for, like Memories of Nobody Ichigo. He's definitely going to be worth getting to 5-5. I also have him 3-5, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. Tensa Zangetsu, another one, even though he's a premium character, and you guys can eventually pull him from tickets, he's actually worth working on, because he just makes your best line characters more OP. And then Toshiro, in the case you were using Kyogre or 1000 Year Blower Anime Ichigo, he's worth working on. But besides that, not really that good on hard characters that have 12% cooldown reduction for when it comes to pretty much cleaving out harder content like Limit Break Request, Epic Grades, etc. But only if you're using it on 12% cooldown reduction characters like 6th Anniversary Aizen. Jushiro, same exact thing, but will be super effective on 8th Anniversary Ichigo because he has 14% cooldown reduction. But yeah, primarily these types of links alone are what you would want to work on. Sadly, for when it comes to NAD links, what do we have? I don't think we have any type of... Actually, we do. Yeah, these 3 links. They're also going to be worth working on for guild quests because, let's say you're going to be using a flurry character for mine. Like, who do we have? Oh yeah, Cacao Society Ulquiorra. Using Shunsui and this Bond Ichigo as links for him is going to help out a lot in the long run because, yeah, Ichigo has normal attack damage of 25% with FSD 16. That's really good. Shunsui, a bit less normal attack damage, but still has full stam of 16%. And because the NAD characters are mainly going to be prioritizing their damage through their normal attacks, you don't have to worry about cooldowns. It's only for when it comes to using the Vortex type-esque strong attacks, or when it comes to getting the 80% attack buff, but like, it's only Cacao Society Ulk and 1000 Year Blower Aizen that still has that. But even the Tsukishima link is really good. Trust me, Jushiro, he is still going to be a nice and effective NAD character to run through in guild quests. And guess who is going to be the best link to use for Jushiro? The Tsukishima right here. So absolutely worth it to get to 5-5 and, yeah. And then as for anything related to normal attack damage, yeah, sadly Soifun is still the only character. It's going to take some time until we get more characters, potentially even, once Masaki gets resurrected, more characters. Sadly, there just isn't that many good normal attack damage links to make room out of that have been resurrected, so yeah. Other than that, those are going to be the best characters to pretty much work on for when it comes to this type of special training ground, and yeah, definitely do it, because at the end of the day, it's free. It's only going to cost you like 2 to 4 tickets, and the quest is ridiculously easy. Like, you can literally take 30 seconds to clear it, and you can be done, because it ain't as difficult as co-op quests. You don't even need to have the best accessories links to take on the quest. You just do it daily, get it done, and there you guys go. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. This has been your brother Dash Smasher, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. So take care, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara.